Hello, everyone. How are all of you? I know last night we were having some issues of some sort, so I'm going to try and watch it, and hopefully we won't have any network issues today.
Remember, you insisted that we come here. Now, show us that cursed resolve!
But how can I pretend that this is just an ordinary battle? My mission and purpose all depend on this. Can you forget the suffering of your people and your corroded homeland?
Never. But I've learned a method you probably wouldn't understand. All that anger and regret I feel right now, I've learned to control them and hone them into a razor-sharp weapon for my use. It has a simple name: intent to kill.
You really are a beast. But right now, perhaps it's best for us to submit to the beasts inside.
Corrupted God! Face me and meet your doom! I am a son of Kremnos, and a Chrysos heir of the prophecy. And I now offer you the fairest deal. I trade 1,000 scars and 100 lives of mine for your glorious death!
I may not be able to fight like you, but I will do battle in my own way and bring down this god!
Just in time. Relax.
Do not fret.
It won't hurt.
Don't mess with me.
Good times never last. Time to say bye. Boom.
Awaken, dormant scales. World-cleansing dragon.
I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Say bye to breathing.
I sense a storm. Heaven surge. Break.
Stand still.
What a headache.
May as well kill them all.
Who's next?
Relax.
Time to show what's in your prescription!
Do not fret. The strength.
Good times never last. Time to say bye. Boom.
I'll free you from your chains. disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past. So you are afraid of me.
Stand still.
I sent a storm. Heaven's surge. Quick! Stop hiding behind those pathetic doubles! We'll crush you!
Time to show you. What is your prescription?
Do not fret.
Good times never last. Time to say bye. Boom.
Awaken, dormant scales. World-cleansing dragon.
I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Stand still.
Who's next?
May as well kill them all. Relax.
Don't mess with me.
Good times never last. Time to say bye. Boom.
I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Stand still.
Heaven's surge.
Finally ready to reveal your true self, Titan. Feel the wrath of humanity, corrupted God!
Time to show you. What is your prescription?
Thanks. You're too good to me. Say bye to breathing.
Don't mess with me.
Good times never last. Time to say bye. Boom.
Awaken, dormant scales. World-cleansing dragon.
I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Relax.
Let me tend your wounds. What a headache.
The strength.
Stand still. Thanks. You're too good to me.
Don't mess with me. from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Good times never last. Time to say bye. Boom. Relax.
The times are changed. Awaken, dormant scale. World-cleansing dragon.
Thanks. Who's next?
Stand still.
Not yet. The dragon will always return.
Time to show what's in your prescription!
Thanks. You're too
Sent a
good to
storm.
me. Relax.
Don't mess with me.
Say bye to breathing.
You're already near their end! Shatter the armor of strife! Strip away the core blade!
Only a scratch.
Good times never last. Time to say bye. Boom.
I'll free you from your disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Thanks. You're too good.
Time to show you what's in your prescription!
The strength. Do not fret.
Who's next?
Relax.
The times are changed.
Good times never last. Time to say bye. Boom.
Awaken, dormant world-cleansing dragon.
I'll free you from your disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Heaven surge. Break.
Stand still.
Immortal wretch. How amusing.
The souls of war are amassing in the skies above Kremnos, surging toward the Blade of Fury. They have no intention of winning the fight. Instead, they're using death after death to temper their blade. Even with 100 deaths, they've resolved to pierce through Kefali's body.
All their honor is gone. How did the god of our tribe fall so low? Deliverer, here is your moment. hold him off here and keep him from wielding the Blade of Fury. You need to head back and notify the two demigods.
Are you out of your mind, facing the Titan alone? I'm staying too. Friend, please.
Get lost! Do you have to make me say this? I must stay here. Not for Akima's safety, but to settle the score with my god. Even if immortality is a curse, it shouldn't be used so despicably. Go, Deliverer. Your battlefield lies elsewhere.
Stay strong. Try not to get killed too many times.
Finally, some peace. You and I, two warriors rejected by death. Is there any contest more fair than this? Come forth, the king who has never claimed his throne, against the god who has fallen from grace. How perfectly matched we are! Let's battle till the world's final breath.
We're back.
Oh, tired and dizzy. Will they be okay?
He'll be fine. Midamos is the fiercest warrior I know. Something Mighty was born with. A blessing and a curse. The true mark of a Chrysosaur. Go get some rest, Rianne. We might need your help again before you know it.
Okay. Don't worry about me. Take care of yourselves too.
Let's go. It's a race against time. We have to find Aglaya right away.
Thank you for the follow there, Gamer King. Welcome to the channel. Hopefully you're doing well.
I'm going to the hot pool.
Thank you for the food you give us, great Circes.
They're back.
You okay? Are you injured? Things didn't sound good in Finone's message.
Aglaya! Wait, where's Treeby?
She began making the necessary preparations the moment we got your message.
The city's citizens are enjoying themselves like it's any other day. Do you not see this as a crisis?
Akima would be in constant turmoil if we were to raise the alert each time danger befell us. Silently eliminating threats and sparing them from living under the shadow of fear? That is the duty of the Chrysos heirs.
I don't see things that way, but now's not the time for arguments. The Blade of Fury has its aim trained on Kefali's heart. We need to stop the Mad Titan, or the entirety of the Holy City could be reduced to ash. But Nikedor has crafted an indestructible body for himself. One that can't be entirely destroyed. Mighty is buying us time. We need to cherish every second he's fought for.
You're willing yourself to stay calm, Finan. That's commendable progress. Castrum Kremnos has been shrouded in the fog far too long, leaving us unable to discover the mystery behind Nikedor's undying body. We can only hope to learn the truth from one Titan.
You mean...
Lord Finon, I will join you in the audience with Orynyx. Let's hope they can restore the visions of the past and reveal the truth behind Nikedor's defiance of death.
You have no clue either, Miss Casterus?
Strife and death used to be inseparable. Nikedor valued honor in their glory days, so they would never have betrayed their allies back then. But their pact was broken when Nikedor descended into madness. From what we know so far, and the pursuit of an immortal body, Nikedor betrayed death.
There's one other thing. We found a slate in Kremnos that mentioned an infiltration.
Don't worry about that. Treeby and I will do our best to protect the people of our holy city. Focus on getting to Orynyx and using whatever means possible to learn the Mad Titan's secrets. Treeby is waiting for you outside the city. Go with her to the Abyss. I will pray to Kefali that you will find success.
Okay. Because I've been meaning to do this for a while, because we have a bunch of cards we still need to draw for various events, like follows and all that. So, I want to try and do that here this afternoon. So, Exo Envoy followed us a long time ago. And so, in this scrapbook, we're going to be putting a soul ring. The Eye of Harmony, exploding star, and the act of becoming a black hole. Time Lord Engineering. So that must have been the Universes Beyond Doctor Who set.
Thank you for the food you give us, great Circe.
I'm even taller than Kefali. I'm going to the hot pool.
Exo Envoy rated us 1 point. So we're going to be voting in Dan Lewis. What's your plan? Some clever sciencey spacey thing I can't understand or won't understand. I don't remember. He wasn't a companion for the Doctor for long. I can only really think of like one episode, and I think it was a special.
It's about time you do some exercise.
Although he was a pretty neat companion, so. It would probably would have been nice to have seen him do a little bit more.
Never save for tomorrow what you can eat today.
But not everyone gets as much time as they really deserve as the companion. And then some people get way too much. the fuck?
Phoebe, we're ready to set off.
Okay, we've been updated on what has happened. Let us send you into the abyss this time.
Are you sure? It's always been Trienne doing this.
Now for scope and
The
drop,
two trips to
drop
and from
follow,
Castrum Kremnos have
we got a
completely
rock
drained
star.
Trienne. She'll need some time to recover. We can handle this, Snowy.
Born
This is as
to
much for
and
thee
of
as it is
rock.
for everyone else.
High Priest
Probably should have gotten to
Tribby,
rock with taken in some way,
do you
but
have any suggestions on how we can get Orynyx to respond to us later?
Sorry. We wish we could help, Cass, but Orynyx has never been a Titan to chat or interact with humans.
I suppose
I had a couple cards dropped off.
we'll have to rely on ourselves then.
Oh, that's fine. This next. So for MK Kuroi's raid back in May, we drew Boing. Sometimes the Astratorium's stunts look dangerous because they absolutely are.
It's one thing to use their powers and another to be aligned with us in war. If that Titan refuses to be on our side, we'll have to resort to a fight.
Orynyx isn't an evil Titan at heart. Let us hope things
Granted,
won't
we
reach that
beat his
point.
raid, and then
Time
back
is of
then,
the essence, everyone.
we drew a
We should get
clowning
going.
around. Astratorium's clown bots are programmed to delight attendees to any means necessary.
This is it! The Century Gate can only take you this far. Although the Temple of the Three Fates has been abandoned for a long time, the magical barriers woven by the priests still linger around it. Approaching with Yanis's power recklessly could be extremely risky.
We understand. Thank you, Tribby.
We have to go back to Akama to help Aglaya. Snowy and Cass, we trust that you know how to summon us when you're done. Here, keep this with you. This token is proof of a Yanis priest. Hold it up to the Gate of Infinity, and you'll be able to walk through unimpeded. Take care, alright? May Kefali light your path forward.
We're on our own now.
Important decisions will be waiting for us every step of the way. What we're about to do will not only determine Mighty's fate, but also that of every single resident in Akama. The Temple of the Three Fates is behind the Gate of Infinity, and Orynyx is at the very heart of this temple. We're going to have to find Orynyx and convince them to help us in our battle.
May everything go well for us.
It is. The world seems to have plummeted to its end in the blink of an eye.
For Bashi 628's follow, we drew a step right up. The midway beating heart of the... Well, maybe the big top is the heart. If there were two hearts, then the midway or the lungs. Lungs or stomach. spoken by Captain Rex Nebula. For Amberlia Hellhound Amethyst follow. Got River of Tears. We'll drain the oceans and put the humans in chains. Just a moment here, just. Are these the rooms we saw when we first arrived? They look somewhat different. What was that?
I believe that was the Titan speaking. I believe it was Ornix.
For Skysea's
I have to
follow,
listen closely to what they are saying.
we drew a nearby planet. There's a nice place that we haven't hit yet.
Devious and repulsive humans. Are you here to disturb my
For
peace
Rebellion
again,
Freaks follow,
just as
got a
disaster
forest.
approaches?
Another fling flare test than that, but did have a TARDIS in the background.
Miss Casteris can understand the Titan's words. That's exactly why we need her on this trip.
For Ideally Kelly, we got an attempted murder.
Cease your efforts, and let yourself be swallowed by the confusion of time and space.
Squawks was quick
Ornix
to
is
establish
turning us away.
the social pecking order.
It seems like we've hit an obstacle on the very first step.
Could the Titan have created this chaotic scene we see in these ruins as a barrier to hinder us?
We'll overcome any obstacle, no matter what they throw at us. Treeby gave us a demonstration when we had to pass through here the last time. It's up to us to recreate these miracles now.
Curse you mortals. Curse your pride and your merciless ways.
For Crummy Candelabras follow, we're still back in May. We drew the 10th Doctor. No flavor text on that.
Stand still.
World cleansing dragon.
What's in your prescription? Disappear among the sea of
For Splendid
butterflies.
58
Illusions
follow,
of the past.
we drew Temple Epiphany.
Time to say bye. Boom.
We are the Guardian Priests. We maintain the Temple of Astrapos on the planet of time.
Who's next?
Relax. The human body is beautiful in its fragility.
For
Ornix
Akita
is saying something
Fuki's
again.
raid in
Who are
June,
you to command me? Does your inhumanity know
and we
no
drew an
end?
incident has occurred.
Are we
So sorry, but
actually
per our waiver,
forcing the
we're not
Titans
responsible for
to do
things
our
happening.
bidding with these miracles? We can't afford to stop and think about that right now. Let's press on.
Caution does not mean cowardice.
For new guy Padawan follow, he drew a knight in blank armor.
Stand still.
Oh, that's one of the sticker cards. Where depending on which sticker's there,
Time to say bye.
gets a different ability.
Boom.
Lucky Armor stopped fighting and lasers, but sadly also love lighting in lasers and okay.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
This does not appear to be going well.
Relax. Don't mess with me. Let me tend your wounds.
Thanks. You're too good to...
What a headache. Come on. Only a scratch.
Good times never last. Time to say bye. Boom.
Don't mess with me. Who's next?
Stand still.
You don't look so good. Wait a minute. Thanks.
Not bad. May as well kill them all.
I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Relax.
Time to question your prescription! Thanks.
Heaven's Surge. Rise!
Stand still.
What a headache. Who's next? Only a scratch. Don't mess with me. Only a scratch. Stop. I'll end your misery.
Good times never. Time to say bye. Boom.
Time wasted your prescription!
Thanks. You're too good to me.
Awaken, dormant scales. World-cleansing dragon.
I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Relax. Stand still.
What a headache.
Need a doctor?
Thanks. You're too good to me. Say bye to breathing.
The strength.
Relax. May as well kill them all.
Let me tend your wounds. Thanks.
Good times never last. Time to say bye. Boom.
I'll free you from your chains. Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Time to show you. What is your prescription? Thanks.
Stand still.
Awaken, dormant scales. World-cleansing dragon.
Don't mess with me. Who's next?
Find peace.
For no blitzball having asked Waka's follow, we drew a Juggletron. It's all fun and games until it drops a guess. Then it's a misdemeanor.
Inevitable.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
For Monarch Light's follow, we drew a souvenir t-shirt.
Time to say bye. Boom.
Who's next?
World-cleansing dragon. The consequences are mine to bear.
Here we drew a full art mountain for Jerry 33's follow.
It's all yours.
Perhaps this gate only opens in the right time dimension.
There! Those miracle orbs are instruments often used by time priests. They could prove handy. Look! An inverse time dimension is reflected by those orbs. Let's summon another miracle. Perhaps this time we'll make it through. Great. Should be smooth sailing from here.
This could serve you well.
For Super 6199's follow, we drew a rogue's passage. There was a rupture in the time somewhere on board the ship. A small tear in the fabric of the continuum.
Relax.
World-cleansing dragon.
Time to say bye.
For Alien RTV's follow, we're drawing a sound extractor. Pietro's mirthing pod boasts an output that's hilarious and impressive. A real laugh a minute.
The consequences are mine to bear. All manner of mystic arts have their own distinctive merits.
Ratmuti's follow, we drew a Ferris wheel. At some point, this is more of a
Disappear
prison
among the
than a
sea of
ride.
butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Time to say bye. Boom.
Relax.
For an
Who's next?
Stand still.
This
The
kid
Gate
looks...
of Infinity. It represents the divine power of Janus. According to legend, Janus is the eldest of the 3 Titans of Fate. They created the space of Amphorius. But the Titan has long fallen and surrendered their core flame. Tribi is the demigod that inherited their divinity.
Brute force isn't the only option. Some Titans can also be vanquished other ways.
For MK
That
Kroy's
doesn't mean
raid,
Tribi
we
isn't
drew
powerful
Step
enough.
into the fray.
She's one of Amphorius' most revered heroes.
The Phoenix worked for peace in
Let's
the
go.
second city,
With Tribi's
where they
token, we
could,
should
but
be
the
able to go
fighting
straight into the
erupted so
Temple of the
quickly,
Three Fates.
they barely had time to even defend themselves. For Groy's raid in July, we drew Katarina Miria's Marvels.
Time to say bye. Boom.
No flavor text on that.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Rise!
For Regina Nagiri's follow, we drew Suzune the Koi.
Stand still.
That's text so small I can't even read it.
Time
She
to
is
say
relatively
bye.
plain and not impressive and cannot play well. Why can I keep my men? Can I not keep my men away from her?
Relax.
World cleansing dragon.
And for her raid, at the same time,
The
we
consequences
drew
are
a
mine to bear.
Shinjo Shimokoto. Again, flavor text too small for me to read. They say her father spoiled her and it made her headstrong. What of it? She wishes to see the Empire, and I think she should be permitted.
This could serve you well.
For Boomon Games follow,
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
we drew a frontline fodder. The preferred solution when you have more Koku than Bushi. The line will be too busy cutting through them to see the true threat.
Time to say bye. Boom.
Who's next? Bully, what's in your prescription?
Need to make sure these are all facing the same way.
Relax.
For Garnet YouTubers
Disappear
raid
among the
in
sea of butterflies.
July 13th,
Illusions of the past.
we drew another Temple of Epiphany. What other Garnet
Time to
priests?
say
We maintain the
bye.
Temple of Tropos on the planet of
Boom.
time.
Stand still.
For Gordon's raid on July 13th, we drew a House of the Flesh floating lotus. They come from all walks of life. Bushi, courtiers, men, women, city dwellers, and country folk. They come from across the Empire to set aside their samurai faces and for one night exist as mere humans. They come to the world of the Willows as moths to flame.
Relax.
Who's next?
The consequences are mine to bear.
Find peace.
Is that...
Upon reflection, that was probably Nikador's doing too.
for MK Koroids on July 19th, we drew
Time to say bye.
Narimuto Psycho. She bowed sharply. The Dragon Champion wishes you to know that he supports Ukraine in their mediation efforts.
Stand
His aid
still.
is yours to call upon.
World cleansing dragon.
Who's next? Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
The consequences are mine to bear.
You again. For Otis the Fury's resub for 37 months back in July 19th.
Time to say bye.
We drew a reverse polarity. See, before you reactivate it, I reversed the polarity of the neutron flow.
Relax. Stand still.
Who's next?
May as well kill them all.
Don't mess with me.
Sent a storm.
Relax.
Let me tend your wounds.
We
Time to
kept
say
Odin's
bye.
follow on July 23rd.
Boom.
We drew Strax, Sinatra Nurse. No flavor text on him. Though he's a kind of rather funny character.
This could serve you well.
Please pardon me. Words this vile should not be relayed.
It's not going to be easy getting Ornyx's help.
It's all yours.
This temple has been forsaken for so long that we have no way of telling what dangers await us behind this gate. From the way Ornyx spoke to us in the ruins, I won't count on her being cordial toward us.
Venture no closer. Keep out. You won't find anything you desire here, save for despair and demise.
Is that you, Ornyx? Forgive me, but if you refuse to help us, then despair and demise will be all that's left on this world.
You are not welcome here. You have no right. You'll never pass my challenge.
A challenge? Great. At least they're willing to speak to us now. Even if they're only making things difficult for us. Push onward, my friends. But watch your step.
This place isn't as I knew it.
For Kyrion's resub, we drew a Temple of
Disappear among
Enlightenment.
the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
That's the Envoy's raid on July 26th, which was the day before my birthday. We drew a Dalek drone. Elevate. That's not what they ever. That's not generally what they say. They normally just say exterminate.
Time to say bye. Boom.
For Garnet VT's raid on July 26th, we drew Vine Snarl Glimmer. Or Vine Glimmer Snarl, sorry. It has chain properties.
Stand still.
A Metabolist Crystal, it can affect the wind.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Time to say bye. Boom.
Who's next?
Nope, that's not what I wanted to do.
Scales of justice. It's my first time seeing it in its full glory.
Talantin, the second of the three Titans of Fate. They were said to have created the laws that govern our world. Talantin surrendered their core flame, though the Chrysos heir taking over their legacy is nowhere to be found today.
At least the laws that govern our world are still in place. So that demigod must be performing their duty still, no matter where they are. There's no exit in sight. How do we proceed?
Leave. Leave. Stay away from my sister's property. Leave. There are also people who describe the three Titans of Fates to be siblings. I think they mean Talantin's scales.
Neither of these are paths we can take, and the exit has been concealed from us. Looks like Orynyx is bent on keeping us out. The Tome of Miracles. We'll just have to try our luck with this then.
For Yuka Saki's follow on August 5th,
Dragon.
we drew Joe Grant.
Rise.
Relax.
For Exo Envoy's raid on August 7th,
Time to say bye.
we drew Blue Daikyu. True craftsmen are in rare supply in the colonies. However, the archer's skill is enough to compensate for poor work in some cases.
Hurts. It hurts so much.
Does performing a miracle really subject them to that much pain?
No, you cannot. You must not come any closer. The scales are as much an entrance as they are a challenge.
The scales. Are they expecting us to balance it?
I believe so.
Are you alright, Miss Castres?
I'm fine. It's just... I can feel Orynyx's misery.
Being able to understand the Titan's words is as much an affliction as it is a gift. Let's get this over and done with. There's an abandoned hand of Zagreus here. Let's use it.
For MK Karoi's raid on the 10th of August, we drew Heroic Intervention. That's come a long way for you, exclaimed the 6th Doctor. Naturally, don't expect any thanks, replied the 2nd Doctor.
World-cleansing dragon.
Stand still.
For RDO 3210's follow on 8/11,
Time to say
we drew a
bye.
Moto Kyoko Inu.
Who's next?
Every child her parents had before her
Consequences are
her
mine
died
to
of,
bear.
of illness. They named her Vicious Dog to keep bad spirits away. Okay, fine.
What do you mean, Mr. Dunham? Orynyx, based on my understanding, isn't the kind that resorts to brutality.
Where is it? Oh, I can't get the third one yet.
Does this mean we've passed the challenge?
Ornyx, we completed your challenge. Can you let us pass now?
No. Unsatisfactory. You cannot pass. Another challenge must deter the mortals.
Are they just stalling for time? We don't have the time for games.
Weights in the left weighing pan represent the fate of Amphorius. Find something that weighs more and place it in the right pan. Find something that has more weight than the fate of the world. They seem somewhat fickle, much like a child.
Something that has more weight than the fate of the world. That's a baffling riddle.
Obtuse, blind fools.
They really know how to get under someone's skin. Look, behind that gate. Isn't that the exact same type of weight? If we can use it to balance the scales and add more weight to the pan, we might be able to solve Ornyx's riddle.
We have Bad Gal Beach's follow on
Disappear
August
among the sea
14th.
of
For that, we
butterflies.
drew a
Illusions
heroic
of the
hero's
past.
podium.
What's in your prescription?
On August 20th, we have another Roy raid. That we drew a Sarah Jane Smith.
Time to say bye. Boom.
Monarch Light Raid on August 22nd. Drew a dual card.
Who's next?
Coward and Killer. No flavor text on either one of
The
those.
consequences are mine to bear. This could serve you well.
Perhaps the miracle orbs can illuminate the way forward.
For Zap King streams follow on August 22nd, we drew an island.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Time to say bye.
For Psycho Kirbase follow on September 3rd. We've got the 11th hour.
The consequences are mine to bear.
Hey, listen!
Oh, what? Hey, Kirbay! For Psycho Kirbase sub on August 3rd, we drew a Dalek drone with flavor text of Elevate.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Relax.
And the Night Doctor, who's actually
Time to say bye.
probably my favorite Doctor,
Boom.
for a Kami Amethyst follow on September 4th. God, so I've been putting this off for way too long. So many of these I gotta get caught up on.
Relax.
World cleansing dragon.
For Mo Kyon's follow on September 9th, we got a Dalek Squadron with no flavor text on it. I'm not sure what Myriad ability is. I'd have to look that up. I'm not used to not knowing what an ability is in Magic the Gathering, but it does happen. I've collected since like '96 off and on. But I figured a good way to commemorate like different events for stream a long time ago was we'd open a pack of various type of cards and put them in like a card binder and with label, of course. Kind of like this.
The consequences are mine to bear.
And I've been lazy and not done actually decided to get caught up for some time.
There, a prophecy tablet. It could be the key to unlocking the way.
So, and because we just finished off what we had open currently, we got to open up a whole new pack. So, out of the shoebox of packs that I've got of various things, I just randomly grabbed a draft booster for the Brothers War. Which is basically a set going back to the early days of Magic, when pretty much everything first started, with the big first story arc being the Brothers' War. The fight between Mishra and Urza. When we first got introduced to Phyrexia and all that. Let's see, how would this puzzle go together?
Everything's going well. So far. There are also stone platforms for the Hand of Zagreus all around. This will save us the trouble of doubling back.
Okay.
Time to say bye. Boom.
World cleansing dragon.
Stand still.
Who's next?
I want to change what location this light's looking at.
Worked! Now the scales have once again been balanced.
Futile attempts. Give up. Give up.
We're not going to do that.
We've played along with you for long enough. It's time you admitted defeat, Orynyx.
Let's go and complete their challenge.
Find something that has more weight than the fate of the world. You think that you've won? Arrogant. Foolish.
Titan, are you still trying to hold out?
I wasn't sure that was going to work, but I'm glad it did.
We just have to make the weighing pan on this side drop, right? Let's think about it. Shouldn't be that difficult. Come down. Seems like this isn't going to work. It didn't even move an inch. I've held her flaming lance before, and it's quite heavy. Seems like this isn't going to work.
Ornix is mocking us.
Yeah, that's just about right.
Miss, are you feeling all right?
It seems like we can't rely on brute force to clear this challenge. What did they say, Castris?
Ornix is frustrated because we're treating their challenge like a game.
Yeah, sounds probably about right.
something that has more weight than the fate of the world.
No, Lord Finon. There must be some other way. A more comprehensive way. Even if our time is tight.
Pretend to get it, because I don't get it. Friendship? The companions that we have traveled with. Of course, the power of friendship compels thee. The power of friendship compels thee.
That was an unexpected solution. Thankfully, we had you two here with us.
I think that even Orynyx himself is surprised that we managed to clear the challenge.
At least they kept their promise and opened the path for an audience.
Wait a minute. I want to see something here real quick. Okay, I guess I can't use the console at this time. Very well. For Demon God 1122's follow on September 14th, we've got a stone retrieval unit. Automatons could be rebuilt. Power stones could not.
Time to say bye.
For MK Kroy's raid on September 14th, we drew Power Stone Fracture. More! When the Power Stone blows, that behemoth will be nothing but a hole in the ground.
The human body is beautiful in its fragility.
For Ogru Molpe's follow on September 16th, we drew a Tower Worker. Even Urza's most mundane creations shared his obsession with perfection.
World-cleansing dragon.
Urza was a man of
human body is
obsession.
beautiful in its fragility. We can use it.
For Jonathan R. 325 follow on September
Time to
26th,
say bye.
we drew Mass Production. I need an army, not a masterpiece. Accelerate output, whatever it takes.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Stand still.
We're playing Mitchell's Raid on October 1st. We drew Phalanx Vanguard. The cool, sleek automatons beside her mirrored her own in the own Iron Resolve.
The consequences are mine to bear. It's all yours.
Doesn't matter. The thought I had for using the hand wasn't going to work. So my thought had been to grab the ball, take the hand, and maybe there was an opening in the ceiling and drop it down to clear these, but not the case.
This?
Maybe people who have led wonderful lives would enjoy such an intrusion.
Oryx!
Leave. Leave. The Titans all have vastly different physical forms, with some of them even abandoning their physical shell.
I have crossed the myriad passages and been judged by the scales. It has deemed me innocent and granted me fruits. O mighty Ornyx, we plead for your assistance. The madness of Nikedor is pushing Amphorius toward the end times. They have abandoned their honor, replicating themselves through crazed means, and are fully intending to destroy the Skyfather and the civilization they protect. Please, reveal to us the past that has been shrouded in fog, and guide us to a way to quench this madness.
Chrysos heirs. Heroes that uphold rage, cruelty, and darkness. Pursuing the cursed prophecy, you've treated my kind as prey. In the name of deliverance, you would seize my core flame and leave me to suffer in endless isolation. Leave. Just leave. Even if the world will be destroyed as a result, I will not help a group of ruthless butchers.
I see. Godslayers asking their prey for assistance is a hypocritical act indeed. Then I can only apologize, as we're running out of time. If we're unable to positively conclude our negotiation, you leave me no choice but to take your core flame and search through the past locked within it.
Fine on.
Castorus, our hesitation is just cruelty to Mighty. How many lives must he have lost already? My apologies, Hornix.
Wait. Oryx's reaction is a little strange. Titan, what are you muttering about? I can't make it out clearly. Mother. Mother. Miss, could you please step forward?
Wait, what?
Onyx seems to be calling out for you.
The fuck?
Mother? Mother.
What exactly is going on?
Is that you? Is that you? Mother encountered you. She misses you. Follow me. Please follow me. I see you. She also misses you. We want to see everything about you.
So it seems like.
I don't understand either. But if this means that Oryx is willing to establish a connection with us, maybe it'll be worth a try. Miss, please consider carefully. Come with me. Follow me and join me as we look far into your past.
It's you again. Where do you want to take me? It's you. It's me. Where? With you? You want to look into my memories? Memories. Yours. Look into. Curious. Future. Past. Observe. Secrets. This is the Express. Is this a memory? Where? Here? It's that voice again. Let's follow it. Is that me? There's also Himiko and Don Hung. What memory is this? We've got a decent harvest this time. Although we deviate slightly from the script, it's not a big deal. Thanks for your hard work. I'm very glad that you're not hurt. Not going to share what's on your mind? Traveling with two quiet people really makes the trip feel a little lonely. I'm hungry. Is this really the only time you'll say something? Come on, dinner is ready. Possible, can we not have beef offal stew? Why, you don't like the taste of home? I just like the gamey taste of awful. What's going on? Are these really my memories? I have no recollection of this conversation at all. Even going Don Hong's tone also seems different. What exactly is going on? Memory, forgotten, chaotic. Weak, confusion, uncovered. Kafka? Blade? No, these aren't my memories. There must have been some mistake. Memories, discrepancies, correct, truth. Depths hidden, forgotten, forgotten. Notice I've know myself from a different perspective feels a little strange. I mean, I'll eat anything. Really aren't picky about food. Script turned out to be extremely dangerous, only because of illusions. Taking the Ranger's edge all the time. It's only a matter of time before disaster catches up with us, Kafka. Accept your criticism, Sam, indeed. Because of the script, I failed to consider the possibility of failure. I suppose even Celeron Hunters could use a retreat signal to respond to dire circumstances. There's no time like the present. I'll leave it to you. Blady?
3 of a kind.
Well, at least Blade's still
2
voiced.
pair. Ace.
It reeks of Xian's Zhao. Aren't you afraid you'll be bound by your past?
It's just a passphrase from the past. No matter. There won't be a need for us to use it.
Just what is going on? These memories obviously don't exist in my mind, but they feel so real that I cannot dispute them. Can I help you? What's wrong? You seem very nervous. Don't worry, the dust will eventually settle. Let's go through the script one more time.
What's up? I'm in a raid and don't have time for small talk. Oh, I've only just joined recently. If you have any questions, can't you just ask Kafka? Anyway, online games cannot be paused, so if you don't mind...
I really hope at some point soon the voice actors strike actually ends so that we can get everyone voiced again.
What's wrong? Guided by the script, we've assembled here to temporarily accomplish a common goal. That's all. I don't care about anything else. I'll give you one piece of advice. Don't let Kafka down. She sacrificed a lot to keep you here. Furthermore...
What's the matter? Forget? Did I do something that made you unhappy? We're partners. I don't want anything to come between us. Not even doubt. I think... I understand. What's the point of all this? Happiness. Sealed away. Mother? Are you still there? Are you watching? Memories are flowing in reverse, pounding. Outside the window. Remember, look outside the window. Skyfather, are you watching? You are... I am... Who?
Me? Mem.
Gaze, watching, outside, cold.
Me. Mem.
You, warm. Me like warmth.
Me.
Confusion. Same answer. Unknown. I finally found it. Precious memory, at long last. I've caught their gaze. Accompany her, Mem. She will make the memories of this world complete once again. She will find Mother.
Mem?
Name? Mine?
Mem.
Don't remember.
Mem.
Mem. Address.
Mem.
Temporarily.
Mem.
Travel like
Mem.
with you. Together.
Mem.
Memory. Collected.
Mem.
Pieced together. Complete.
Mem.
Adore Nick Titan.
Mem.
Need memories.
Mem.
Help. I can. Shadow in the memory. They are your companions. Well, companions, enemies, both. Bad people, troublesome, help needed.
Mem.
Together?
Me?
Friend?
You're finally here, pal.
I knew you wouldn't miss this.
The script says, leave no survivors.
Glad to have you here. This path is annoying but smooth. It's marked by flames, scars, malice, and bloodshed. But I guarantee as long as you stand with the Stellaron Hunters, you'll never know the pain of betrayal. Come, join us on stage in this script. We are the most brilliant actors on the cosmic stage, and the focus will always be on you. All the bloodshed and cries beyond the screen are merely there to serve as the backdrop for the main characters. Together, we will dance against the current until the universe meets the finality. Let's dance.
Let's dance, buddy.
Let's dance.
Why do I have to be the standby support again? So boring. Hack successful. Condition.
It's time to clean up.
Take this. System crash.
Me.
Okay.
Your end approaches. Savor it. You're unworthy.
Like fireflies until everything burns to ashes!
That paradise may be savor it for me. I failed to send you.
Stand still.
Mimi! Mimi!
It's all about that adrenaline rush.
Say bye to breathing. Good times never last. Time to say bye. Boom.
Firefly Type 4 in position. Set the seas free!
May as well kill them all.
Blaming me? fighting. Ban my account if you dare.
Relax.
Firefly Type 4 in position.
Victory! Victory! Mighty companions. Disappear. Temporarily. Memories remain. Always. Farewell. Time there is. Companions. Regrets. Don't leave. Kafka and Firefly. Who should I bid farewell to? They're both awesome. There's real little time left to say in the memory. Do you want to leave the chance of bidding goodbye to Kafka? You're here. Once again, we've completed the script without a hitch. Something happened? You look vulnerable. Tell me what's in your mind. You're used to confiding in me by now, aren't you? I see. You have lost your past and are feeling very helpless. Unfortunately, I'm not Destiny's slave and cannot peer into the future. I can neither fill the gaps in your memory nor tell you what we later experienced together. That means I'll regain what I lost. Listen to me. I suppose in that script I haven't yet read, you'll face plenty of danger and end up in dreadful predicaments. You'll probably also experience many wonderful things and find companions who feel like family. Even if it's no longer with us, the Celeron Hunters. You'll also embark on adventures beyond your wildest imagination. After all, you were born for adventure. There's only one thing that I want you to always remember. No matter where you go or which corner of the cosmos you may be, you'll always be able to find a safe haven by my side. Patience may not be a virtue, my virtue, but toward you, it is something that I will never lack. Goodbye. When fate places you at a crossroads, make your choice boldly and don't fear regret. I don't have any of the gear. What happened? Long, what are you talking about? You were standing here motionless earlier. No matter how much we shouted, you didn't respond. And it hadn't even been a full minute when this creature appeared.
Such a unique animal. Well, I think it's an animal. I've never seen anything like it before.
Oh, what a cute little creature. Is it a gift from Ornyx?
Fully? Just now?
Fully? What's that?
Remember the aliens I spoke to you about on the way of Akima? Fully is one of them and presides over the path of remembrance.
A god from the worlds beyond the sky. a miracle that is hard to see with the naked eye, right? To earn the gaze of an Eon, does that mean...
Me mem. Me mem mem. Mem mem. Me. Mem mem mem.
You can understand what they're saying. Collect the memories and recreate the past. How can we do that? We don't have much time left.
Mem mem. Me mem. Mem mem. Me mem.
Oryx, have you fallen into a slumber? I don't know who the mother that you're referring to is, but thank you for all your hard work. If Titans can dream, may your dream be a sweet one.
Thank goodness we no longer have to ride the Dromus into the city. Thanks for your hard work, Treeby.
No need for formalities at a time like this. I trust you have found a solution?
Simply put, Ornyx refused to help us uncover the past of Castrum Kremnos. But for some reason, they showed interest toward this person. They, through some unknown means, gifted her this pet.
Me?
Pet Mem isn't.
According to Dan Heng, this creature is related to a god from beyond the sky. Perhaps they can help us solve the problem.
A god from beyond the sky.
Treeby, let's split up here. I'll make my way to Kremnos immediately to lend my support to Mighty. As for the mission of finding out Nikador's weakness, can I leave it to you? I ask this sincerely, from the bottom of my heart. Mighty and I will be waiting for you on the battlefield.
Thank you. I don't have any reason to refuse.
I don't have any reason to refuse. Then, this is where we part ways. Dan Heng and I will head to Castrum Kremnos immediately, while you work on uncovering the secret behind the barbaric god's indestructible body. As for Miss Castorus,
I'll stay with her to ensure her safety.
I'll leave it to you. Treeby, could I trouble you once again?
Of course. Just leave the sentry gate to us.
We're the only ones left. Where should we go to find the lost memories?
Mem. Me mem. Mem mem. Mem. Me. Me mem. Mem. Mem.
Men believe, follow, friends. Still no Herta. Okay, real quick, I'm gonna try and find all the butterflies.
Me! Me! Mammy ma'am! Ma'am! Me ma'am!
I pulled up where they're all located, so got this one. Fresco fly. I think I already got this one.
Ma'am! Ma'am! Me ma'am. Oh, ma'am!
I believe I got this one. already got this one. There's one I'm missing.
More and more species are disappearing.
I'd love to go in and take a look.
All remains as it did yesterday.
I'm so parched. The sea. The sea is right here.
Okay. clear out some of these side quests here real quick.
All remains as it did yesterday.
I was doing that. Next, we have Rock Was Taken gift sub, which there's 5 of them, on October 4th. So first we get a Power Stone. No flavor text on it. Next we have Latinum Adept. Every book is a doorway to enlightenment. Curiosity is your key. Then we have a island full art, which is actually kind of cool looking. Then we've got Mishra's research desk. No flavor text on it. Then we get a rock hunter. Kind of fitting. That's a lot of flavor text it had. Never track the rock itself with your eyes, for it will swoop in with the sun at its back and blind you. Instead, track its shadow. When it's almost upon you, heave your javelin upward with all your might. Then for the one and only Stony Tony follow on October 10th, we get a Tomical Honor Guard. In the Great Desert, one law is enforced over all others. Water belongs to all. And then for him giving us a 1-month sub, on that same day, we get a Corrupt. Most wise, most thoughtful, most powerful Qadir, said the Grecian. We offer whatever help we may give in your illustrious name. And then we got a Call Me Eve follow. We get Gaia's Gift. When it comes to fighting an army of trees, even Mishra's best generals were stumped.
So, this friend of mine.
For Shen Ao's follow on October 11th, we've got a Misery's Shadow. In the ruins of Krug, only anguish thrived. For Otis the Fury's resub on October 11th, we get a Burnished Heart, forged by divine hands to wander mortal realms. And then for Rock Was Taken Raid on October 12th, we get a Excavation Explosion. Urza's engineers could take weeks to dig out a Power Stone. The goblins weren't so painstaking. So now we need to pull out another pack. So this time we drew Legend of the Five Rings pack, Line in the Sand.
Come around and have a look.
For K Akito Boys follow on 10/12, we've got Gates of the Second City, which had no flavored text to it. For Blue Lobster's follow on October 12th, we have a Frontline Fodder. The preferred solution when you have more Koku than Bushi. The line will be too busy cutting through them to see the true threat. For Jejimon's follow on October 21st, we have a House of the Floating Lotus. They come from all walks of life: Bushi, courtiers, men, women, city dwellers, and country folk. They come from across the empire to set aside their samurai faces, for one night exist as mere humans. They come to the world of the willows as moths to flame. Then we have a Amberlia Amethyst raid on October 27th, which step into the fray. The Phoenix worked for peace in the Second City where they could, but the fighting erupted so quickly they barely had time to even defend themselves. Then we have a Garnet VT raid on October 29th. Shiba Yunfao. You would strike down my charge now that she is weakened by defeating 20 of your men? Sparing their lives, you are unworthy of the title of samurai. Then on November 6th, we've got Queen Never Gonna Die, which we drew a planned departure. Renryu favored his loyal companions with a rare smile. The food, the jungles, the heat, that damned monk. All can stay in the colonies and rot. I have nothing but pity for the one who will replace me here. I'm eager to be home. Then we got a Psycho Kirby raid on November 16th. We drew a Bayushi Yasunori. Yasunori worked with the dragon approach. We know why you are here. My mistress will not submit to your questioning. Ask again and you will not like the answer you get. Then on November 17th, we've got an Odyssey Fury resub, which we drew Show of Power. Do you see, Ikukama-san? You pursue this fight in folly. Relent and I will leave you with your life. And then November 19th, we've got another Koroi raid, which we drew in Ayuchi Kalsang. Forgive the Phoenix? After what they cost my father? I would sooner forgive the Dragon Champion than forget the Phoenix's slight to my family. Then on November 20th, we have a Neu 06 follow, which we got Sons of Gusei. Sai. My men may not be the most honorable sort, Isumi-san, Akohiko said, but then I suppose neither are you. Then on November 23rd, we've got Garnet VT raid. For that, we got a Second City Harbor. The Second City has 3 main docks, the control of which decides the flow of colonial wealth. Then on November 26th, we've got an Adamor 939 raid, which we have a hidden dagger. Ninja, Isis hissed. I'm not, said Makabisu, but I think my dagger is. Never fear, you both are in the custody of an Emerald Magistrate now. Then we have an Adam War 939 follow on November 26th, which we get a Yasi. His blade struck an unseen assassin. His companion gasped. Never drop your guard, he warned. Now on December 8th, we've got a Moon Kabuyashi follow. For that, we've got a Yung Sensei. No flavor text on that. Then we got Kroven follow on 12/21. We get a Kumite Grounds. Great temples are massive stone gardens to serenity with fierce storms at their center. And then on 1/6, so just a little over a little under 2 weeks ago. We got a Lunar PL Gamer follow, which we get a Daidoji Natsuki. Why seek when you can draw them in? So now we gotta open up a whole third pack. We drew a pack of Mega Man NT Warrior cards. I don't know anything about these, but I think I got them for cheap, so. We got a power chip for Optiman's follow on the 14th. Delicious and nutritious for Jeanette's follow from last night. I've never smelled anything so delicious. And then for Gamer Night 87's follow, just earlier in the stream, we've got an Elec Man. No flavor text on that. That gets us all caught up on card draws. Believe it or not, so we'll take that off the screen.
All remains as it did yesterday.
Actually, I will be right back. I need to get something to drink and use the restroom.
Just in time.
World cleansing dragon.
Didn't hurt. Relax. Time to say bye. Boom.
On my mark. Not a step back.
Stand still.
Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
Just give it up.
Who's next?
Relax. Time to say bye. Boom.
Stay close. Here stands the Silvermane Guard.
Who's next? Disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
The consequences are mine to bear.
This is...
All remains as it did yesterday.
Is that Damionis? Did Lady Aglaya release him already? He certainly has a bad reputation. If it weren't for him, you and Don Hong wouldn't have been interrogated by Lady Aglaya. But if Mem thinks he has some valuable memories, we'd better ask him in person.
There seems to be a new show.
This could serve you well.
Where must I go?
Old friends meet yet again.
Oh, so Chirping Secret was the quest you get for finding all of them. Okay. Okay. Yeah, there's areas I can't get to in either of those places yet. So.
Me! Me! Oh, elegant lady. Are you here to listen to Lepos' song? What are you in the mood for? The love stories of the ancient Chrysos heirs? The turbulent era of the Chrysos War? The rise and fall of the seaside states? Lepos has it all.
I wonder if there is a ballad about Nikodor's madness, as well as the mystery of Castrum Kremnos vanishing into the fog.
Ma'am, you have come to the right place. There is such a ballad within my collection that is yet to grace the ears of others. Allow me to sing it for you. The war of 1,000 years has drawn to its close. And now the world descends into a long night of chaos. Oh, valiant Titan, tell me, how did your golden heart shatter into 1,000 fragments? Oh God, have you grown weary of your endless strife? Then how do you justify your ruthless tyranny? And how shall you cast off the darkness that so deeply shrouds your divinity? Oh God, have you forgotten the glory of old? Then how will you defend your dignity
And where shall your faithful subjects find their home? Oh, mighty Nikador, the truth is clear to us all. Your steadfast divinity is not vanquished. You are shrouded momentarily by that encroaching black tide. But you never faltered, nor did you flee. Your golden warrior spirit, brave and bold, will conquer the black tide as foretold. To the throne of Kremnos, you'll return once more. Our god, our king, to aid your timeless struggle, we have prepared a grand ritual. Please grant us the honor to touch your soul with our humble hands and present to you this sacred sword vessel. It shall consecrate your eternal life and enshrine your everlasting glory.
Me-mem. Mem-me-mem, mem-mem.
Thank you, esteemed bard with an enchanting voice. Your ballads will endure through the ages, serving as a bulwark for Akama.
These fruits aren't very good quality.
Mem!
Cartonis. Come to think of it, I remember hearing about them making a holy vessel for Kremnos.
Oh, Castoris. Outlander as well. To Cartonis, what brings you?
I remember the Kremnoans commissioned you to craft a divine object before. Do you happen to recall the details?
Ah, happened it did. Why ask, do you? Thousands of marvels of weaponry I crafted. Remember them all. Impossible it is. Outlander, forgive me. Help I cannot.
That makes sense. With such a long life, the Grand Craftsman can't remember every single item he's made. Is there another way?
Mem! Me! Me, Mem! Mem, me!
Are you feeling all right? You were in this...
Grand Craftsman, would it be possible for you to craft a sword vessel that can seal divinity?
Anything my forging hammer cannot craft, there is not. The finest stones in Kremnos give me. The golden blood of Strife Titan find me. The sword vessel I shall craft.
Does that mean we have a deal? And what of your payment? For a commission of this magnitude, proper compensation must be ensured.
Payment simple. Peace for my people. Mountain dwellers, no longer servants or fighters for Kremnos. Ever.
You have my word, Grand Craftsman.
Mem, me! Mem, me!
Miss, are you feeling all right? You were... Ah, was it because of this little one? That's incredible. The ability to look into others' memories sounds like something that could easily be misused. Luckily, you're the one wielding it.
Memmy mem. Mem mem. Memmy mem. Mem.
It's about time you do some exercise.
Hmm? Who's that? I'm busy working on a scene. Please don't... Oh! Us, the esteemed Outlander. How have you been? It hasn't been all that long since we last met. Oh, Lady Aglaya is quite lenient. She let me go after I made a vow. Rest assured, I'm not foolish enough to make the same mistake twice. And breaking a vow with Lady Aglaya would be like digging my own grave. Castrum Kremnos? For us unarmed civilians, Nikador's territory is off limits. Even in the past. Oh, no. Wait, I just remembered. I did visit Castrum Kremnos once. Let me find it for you. Yes. This is the one. I can't believe I still have it.
Could you tell us the story behind it?
During the final days of the Chrysos War, the final festival took place in Castrum Kremnos. However, and due to the tense situation, few outsiders were willing to compete. Well, I gathered the courage to go there, but I found the atmosphere of the festival to be quite strange. It felt more like the Kremnoans were preparing for a mysterious ceremony. Sensing something was off, I snapped a photo outside the city and then left. And what followed was something completely unexpected.
Would you mind giving us the photo? We're trying to piece together clues from that time.
Oh, sure, take it. Think of it as my way of making it up to you.
Mem. Me mem mem. Me mem mem. Mem me mem. Me mem mem. Mem me. Mem. Mem. Mem.
What did they say, miss? Is everything in order? If so, we need to meet up with Lords Finon and Mighty. Before we leave, I'd like to check with Lady Aglaya again. Do you mind waiting for me, miss? Everything's set now. Let's head out, miss. Scared? No. I just don't want to see her disappointed. Lady Aglaya's contributions to Akama deserve more appreciation, but people mostly see her as distant and aloof. We don't have time to talk about this right now. Let's set off. Hopefully, this little one will help us recreate the memories of Castrum Kremnos.
Me mem mem. Mem mem.
Remember, Aglaya, whether it be the Chrysos heirs or the Council, our positions are entrusted to us by the people of Arkama. Before you attempt to overreach and make decisions beyond your place, take a moment to recall the Chrysos War and what became of those heroes. If you're not well versed in that history, have her refresh your memory.
Do not be concerned, Elder Kynus. Following the prophecy's guidance, we shall cast down the gods. In the new world, no god will stand above humankind.
I'll hold you to that promise. For now. The pampered little girl has grown up to be a shrewd politician. Should I be pleased or concerned?
Times are changing drastically, and people must adapt. I'm not the only one committed to making a difference, Elder Kindness. My teacher and I have other pressing matters to attend to. Please, see yourself out.
Well, I genuinely hope that at the next council meeting, you won't be the one standing in the middle, facing the judgment.
Aggie! Are you alright?
It's nothing more than an empty threat, much like before. A reflection of their inner fears.
So sorry, Aggie. If we were more mature, you wouldn't have to face all this alone.
Why apologize? We each have our own responsibilities.
But seeing how they give you a hard time makes us sad and angry.
Would you like me to slice their throats with golden threads? It would be done in a flash. All I need is your blessing, and the council will be no more.
What are you talking about? Don't scare us like that, Aggie!
I'm just teasing you.
I knew you were joking. You certainly have an unorthodox way of cheering people up. However, after you said that, we somehow feel a bit better. Thank you, Aggie.
We find humor in hardship because our humanity still endures.
So, about the infiltration Snowy mentioned earlier, did you find anything?
Don't worry. Even without their intel, I've already detected hidden currents within the city. A trivial issue, nothing I can't handle on my own.
Do you need to inform the city guards?
That would alarm Archimedes citizens. If they learn that the enemy can bypass the Chrysos heirs and infiltrate the city, the situation might spiral out of control.
Is there anything you'd like us to help with?
It's fine, Treeby. As we discussed earlier, you need to prepare for the Blade of Fury.
We got this. Don't exhaust yourself, Aggie.
The nymphs have located the source of the disruption. I should check with the garment maker for intel. Infiltration. Nikador would never resort to this if they were in their right mind. What exactly led to their loss of divinity? The answer lies behind the fog. I hope Castros and that Outlander can uncover the truth. Garment Maker, can you give me the intel the nymphs have gathered? The lowest city. It's good that the infiltration hasn't reached the baths yet. The risk remains manageable. The rift must be sewn shut with golden thread before disaster occurs. Good day, child. Child?
Huh?
Tell me everything, child.
My knucklebone talisman fell into this really frightening place. It's so dark and scary. I'm too afraid to reach in.
Ah, I see. Don't worry. I'll help you find it. Just do me a little favor, okay? I want you to turn around and count to 30. Show yourself, worm. Even a child's toy isn't safe from your grasp. Is greed one of your vices? Return to the dust, wretch.
World-cleansing dragon.
Time to say bye. Boom.
Rise!
Is this what you're looking for?
Yes, that's it. Thank you, Big Sis.
Big sis.
Something on your mind, Big Sis?
Nothing. But promise me you won't play on the streets alone from now on, even in Akima. Your vulnerabilities will make you a target for others' malice. For many, it's easier to do wrong than to do good. Believe me, I know from experience.
Big Sis, your words are so hard to understand. I'm really confused.
Sorry. It seems I've forgotten how to talk to a child. Your innocence feels so distant to me now.
That's all right. I might not understand everything, but I still appreciate your advice. I'll be careful. Oh, and by the way, you look so pretty. Just like Goddess Nestia on the teleslate. So shiny and sparkly. Your eyes are like two beautiful gems. I'm so jealous. I want you to have this knucklebone talisman, Big Sis. I hope it brings you luck every day and keeps you safe from bullies.
Thank you, child. I need to ensure that I leave no trace behind, so that no one suspects anything. Time to move on.
I want...
Something wrong?
Who goes there? Lady Aglaya! What brings you,
Corruption and madness are lurking behind these anomalies. I must deal with them myself to prevent further troubles. But I don't want to alarm the public. Can I trust you, Honorable Guard?
Absolutely, Lady Aglaya. You have my solemn vow that none of this will come to light.
Thank you. If you don't mind, I will handle it from here.
May Kepale bless you, Lady Aglaya.
That young guard reads between the lines well. If the end weren't so near, he would have a bright future ahead of him. I'd better focus on the matter at hand first. Filth, show yourself. It's truly pathetic. A soldier stripped of all glory, lurking in the margins like a parasite. Return to the dust, Titankin.
Time to say bye. Boom.
disappear among the sea of butterflies. Illusions of the past.
World-cleansing dragon.
There's one more threat marked by the nymphs. Kefali, Skyfather, Ice.
Nobody bothers to ask whether it's willing.
If the enemy were to infiltrate from here, the damage could be catastrophic. I'd better deal with it at once. Bartolos?
Oh, it's Lady Aglaya. What a delight to see you here. Praise for Kelly. Every inch of your skin is glowing like the dawn itself.
How can you still mix up the Skyfather's name? It's Kefa... Never mind. I bet you did that on purpose. Tell me, Spirit Thief, why are you hiding in the filth?
We're just trying to get rid of any Sakuma. See? We turned this crazy stone monster inside into pieces with our spectacular skills.
The traces of corruption have indeed disappeared.
We would never dream of deceiving you, Lady Aglaya. In all of Akuma, you are the most revered.
Save the smooth talk, Spirit Thief. I can tell you're feeling nervous. On second thought, since you're right here, I must ask you one more question. Where is Cypher?
There seems to be a misunderstanding, Lady Aglaya. Even though she and I work in the same trade, it doesn't make us allies. On the contrary, we're more like competitors. No competitor would want to cross paths with one another.
Forget it. If you see her, let her know this. As demigods, we can't avoid our duties forever.
All right. Understood, Lady Aglaya. If there's nothing else, please excuse.
Wait. If my suspicion is correct, are you skulking about in the filth to keep something hidden? Return what you've stolen, and I'll let you go.
What rotten luck! Why did I have to bump into her? Oh, venerable Zagreus, may I borrow a fragment of your fleetness?
I urge you.
Run!
How predictable. Did you truly think you could outrun me?
It was worth a try, wasn't it?
Got any more tricks up your sleeve? Let's see them all.
Darn it! That was so close! Go on, take it all! Help yourself to everything I toiled for! Well, you got me. Even if I starved to death, nobody in this city would so much as blink an eye at my plight!
Well, maybe stop stealing.
Oh, you poor thing. But you don't actually need to eat at all, do you?
You heartless woman! I never want to see you again! Not for all the gold in the world!
Farewell, Bartolos. Be sure to get my message to Cypher. All the filth marked by the nymphs has been cleansed. I should go find teacher. Show yourself now, before golden thread is stained with your blood.
Well, well. A demigod never ceases to impress. Not even a top assassin with a lifetime of purging experiences can slip past you.
What are you up to, Elder Kindness?
Drop the act. You noticed my informants a long time ago, didn't you? You stayed silent to throw us off, so we'd let our guard down, while maintaining that everything you did abides by the Council's regulations. Correct?
When it comes to schemes and manipulation, Zagreus can't hold a candle to the Council.
That's quite flattering, Crisis Heir. We bear no ill will. We just want to reiterate that the Crisis Heir's governance of the Holy City is only temporary. A provisional transfer of authority during these extraordinary times. While gods see and hear more extensively, mortals have their own means of dealing with things. When that so-called prophecy crumbles, the destiny of Akama shall once again rest in the grasp of its people.
Rest in the grasp of its people, or yours, Elder Kindness?
Ease off on the hostility. You'd do well to remember nearly half of the elders stood against entrusting the Holy City to you in that crucial vote. I am but one voice in the dissent. Keep following your chosen path, demigod. Use every bit of your power to show that we are mistaken. But don't forget for a second, in Amphorius, even gods are not above the law. I'm quite interested to see how long you can stick with this hands-on way of doing things.
I will employ every means at my disposal to save Amphorius, Elder Kindness. Whether it means wresting it from the grasp of the gods, or yours. Trinan, it seems she has begun to make arrangements for defending Akima. The dangers lurking within Akima have been eradicated. I've also cleansed the city of filth.
Thank you, Aggie. That elder just now, was she causing you trouble again?
Worry not. I'm capable of handling it, Trinan.
You should know that during the Chrysos War, Kindness was...
An assassin known for purging the Chrysos heirs. I am aware. Like I mentioned before, the Council is not our adversary. At least, not now. We should be focusing on the more pressing matter at hand.
You're right. We've taken all possible precautions against Nikador. It did not come easy, though. Trian is already near her limits.
How much of her power is left?
Taking this time into account, she should still be able to open the Century Gates 3. No, maybe just 2 more times.
And after that?
Trebi will take over as the gatekeeper, according to what we've agreed on.
Waiting seems to be our only plan now.
Indeed. Let us wait here in this garden, Aggie.
Please, enlighten me, Trinan. In the world, as you perceive it, does the prophecy remain as clear as it was when it first descended?
Golden runes shimmer against the azure sky, and myriad fragments of words dance around Kefali. The prophecy remains as clear as ever.
Does it foretell the triumph of Finan and the others?
It remains silent, seemingly cognizant of the outcome. though it's unwilling to let us in on the answer just yet.
We're not going to be finding our solace in the prophecy this time, then. So be it. If indeed he is Fate's chosen child, then the prophecy is nothing more than a footnote to his tale.
How can we go back to the past?
Mem! Me, Mem! Mem, me, Mem. Mem! Mem!
That battle cry. Is that Lord Mighty? Nikador. They're still locked in battle.
I'm gonna avoid fights where I can because I'm starting to run low on time for this stream.
I can feel the intensity even from here. I understand how you feel, miss. But right now, we must head to another battlefield.
Mem! Mem, me, Mem? Me, Mem. Mem, 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 Mem. Mem. Me, Mem. Mem, Mem. Mem, Mem. Mem, 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 Mem. Mem, Mem, Mem. Mem, Mem. Me, Mem. Mem, me, Mem. Mem. Me, Mem. Me, Mem.
Is that the gate to the past? Let's go, miss. We will unravel Nikador's secrets together. Castrum Kremnos. So this is how it looked like before Aquila closed their eyes. We should first figure out which era we've traveled back to. The memory fragments we gathered from Mem all point toward the final stage of the Chrysos War. We might be able to use that as a starting point for our deductions. We may draw suspicion this way. Castrum Kremnos is no leisure spot for tourists. We shouldn't draw unnecessary attention to ourselves. Let's start with the city's surroundings. We might be able to gather some clues by listening and observing. Under all this resplendence is the distinct stench of death. But even the most magnificent of deaths can never be sweet.
Okay, actually, this is going to be where we stop here for right now. We will come back to this. Actually, I should probably wait till... We got a teleport point over here.
What is it?
May I ask if you're here to join the competition?
Competition? No. I have no interest in meaningless sports.
So, you're here for Nikador's festival?
Utterly foolish.
War has left its mark on many from this period, so please don't take it personally.
Crown Prince, Chrysosair, what a joke! Midamos is just a coward. Those who deserted Kremnos with him have brought shame upon the Lance of Fury. Despicable traitors will never bask in glory again.
But Midamos is undoubtedly the mightiest warrior among us. Who else can we turn to now that he's gone?
What nonsense are you spouting? King Euripon, the rightful ruler of Castrum Kremnos, has not fallen. He still stands firm in this city and has never given up on awakening the great Titan. As long as we remain steadfast at his side, we'll reclaim our former glory and sow bloodshed and conquest amongst our foes!
King Euripon. Right, of course. The people of this time wouldn't know the fate of that old king yet. He was killed by Lord Mighty. No! I don't believe that Lord Mighty left out of cowardice. It was, in fact, a courageous choice. With that, we should have enough to determine the time period we are currently in. It's a scroll written in the common tongue. We should see what it's about. Courage, honor, reason, tenacity, sacrifice. Nikador did live up to these values in his prime, but now, Kremnos seems to be hosting a festival where its victor can go on to have an audience with the ruler and be bestowed with honor. It's just as Mr. Damionis described. If we can pose as participants, we might be able to get into the city.
Finest weapons for sale! Come take a look! The sharpest blades in all of Kremnos. Gladiator swords, maces, and bucklers crafted by the grand craftsman Cartonus himself. Ha ha! Looking to breeze through your foes at the Kremnos Festival? I've got the best weapons right here for you. I'm as honest a merchant as they come. Those boorish warriors know nothing about quality gear. Ah, but you're not like them. With your air of sophistication, you must be a noble from one of the grand city-states, right? Here, let me show you what I have in stock.
The craftsmanship of a weapon reveals the time period it's made. We can afford to take a quick look. Miss, much as we're in a memory of the past, impulse buying is still an undesirable behavior.
You're quite the high roller. Thank you, and please come again.
May I take a look at that weapon, miss? I've seen enough. Let's go, miss.
Leaving already? Don't you want to browse through my other wares? Well then, come back anytime. If you make it through the festival today.
Those weapons reek of blood. He made an effort to conceal it, but traces of death aren't something you can easily erase. I shudder to even consider where he got his goods from. He didn't lie about the weapon being one of Cartonis' handiwork, though. Thanks to its inscription, I now have a fairly good guess of the time period we're in. Let's run through everything we know so far, Miss. Lord Mighty has gone to seek refuge in Akama with some of his people. Old King Europon still reigns, though Nikador has fallen into a slumber. And Castrum Kremnos is now gathering warriors from all over in preparation for their festival. It seems that we've traveled back to the last years of the Chrysos War, a time when Castrum Kremnos grappled with both internal strife and the Titan's waning divinity. The safest bet is to play by the rules. They happen to be hosting a festival in the city. We can try entering as participants? Let's make our way into the city first. We can then wait for the right opportunity to strike. When it comes down to it, I will take care of Nikador's kin. That should be the place to sign up.
Oh, such a pity. Those 3 warriors were so close to completing the trial, to emerging as victorious Kremnoan warriors, and to earning an audience with our glorious King Europon. And yet, they collapsed at the final hurdle. The fury-eyed Praetor swiftly hacked them down, reducing them to mere mincemeat. May Nikador recognize their valor and embrace their heroic spirits. Next! Do we have any more warriors ready for the challenge? King Europon awaits, longing for the first brave soul to survive and stand before him.
This was a time when life was valued far less than bread. People hardly bat their eyelids at the savagery and death that had become commonplace.
Oh, does no one have the courage to take up the challenge? Are you not prepared to wager your glory and set your lives ablaze under the splendor of Kremnos?
Let me through.
Why, it's you again, inarticulate fool. Unarmed, and yet you dare to think you can join the Kremnos festival? That's an insult to the Lance of Fury. I've told you before, this is a trial for 3. This is a trial that requires 3 people. If you can't even gather enough comrades to stand by you in life and death, it's time you went home and took up herding.
Let me through.
Huh. So you're not just inarticulate, but also hard of hearing. Keep up this act of nuisance, and I'll be sure to show you how uncivil we can get.
Teams of 3. Miss, this might be our chance. We can enter the city with him.
Huh? Who are...
You two.
I see what this is. As you wish. Good for you. You now have allies to court death with. Come on up here, fool. The adrenaline-pumping scenes are becoming a bit tiresome, so adding a wildly mismatched interlude would make for a refreshing change and spice things up. Let the trial begin, then. Your only goal is to survive. As long as you still hold the breath of life, you'll either triumph over every trial and claim worldly glory, or leave your soul in Kremnos to become fuel for strife.
Have faith, miss. Lord Finon and Lord Mighty are still fighting. We must match their unwavering resolve.
Can we enter now?
eager to meet your demise? Very well then. Let the trial begin. Give me your names, warriors.
Castorus.
Nice.
Castorus, Nias, and another. It is an honor to see your true faces revealed by the radiant glow of the Blade of Fury. In the name of the 5 virtues of Nikador, courage, honor, reason, tenacity, and sacrifice, stride through the holy city's gate and embrace your fate. May your courageous souls satisfy Nikador and fuel the conquests of Kremnos.
Lord Nias, may I ask what is it you are fighting for?
Fighting needs no reason. I seek only to crush foolishness.
They have fewer guards than I expected. I thought we'd be greeted with something more intense.
Meaningless. Why stall those charging for Death's Door?
Death is not part of our plan, Lord Nias. We should work on solving the puzzle they've set for us. Look, there are 2 braziers on that wall. Could they be some sort of hint? And those mechanisms protruding from the ground. Should we attempt to activate them? A prophecy tablet. Let's make use of the tools here to solve the puzzle.
Okay, so this is where we're going to stop. We'll be back later tonight with more of something. Till then, though, I hope all of you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. Oh, we should probably raid. So let's raid Odie. When we move over, go ahead and paste that message into the chat. And again, we'll be back later with more of something. Until then, I hope all of you have a wonderful rest of your day.